Tonight, we're talking about the bucket list. What are your big plans and dreams for the time you have remaining on this small planet? Live from the Burbs starts
Now.
now. Happy Friday evening to one and all. Greetings to everyone within the listening radius of my voice. It is us, the Mr. and Mrs. And congratulations. You made it through another week.
Hello, everyone.
You made it through another week, and you get to see these lovely smiling faces again. Another Friday. Happy Friday. How was your week, babe?
Week was good.
Where was the energy there? Where was the energy there?
Energy where? What do
You just kind of looked at me like,
I'm just let him do his thing, guys.
Happy Friday, my thing.
Happy
We're doing
Friday,
our
guys.
thing. Yeah, another week, another one in the books, another one closer to the year-end holidays. As much not beloved as 2020 has been, it seems like it's slowly, surely, but quickly finding its way to the exit.
It is.
And into whatever comes next.
Holiday season approaches. Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. I love Thanksgiving. I love to cook. I love to cook.
And we love to eat her cooking.
And it's just going to be a different Thanksgiving because I won't be having any family or friends come over this holiday season. So this is going to be a little different.
Well, we're going to try to make up for that by virtually having some family over the day after Thanksgiving. Black Friday, we're going to black it out with the black family. We're going to bring, this is totally experimental. We're going to bring members of our own family onto the show as guests.
Yes.
So you guys might want to check that out.
It should be exciting.
But as for tonight's conversation, we're going to talk about the bucket list. Yes, that checklist of things that you want to do before your time here is up. If it's one thing 2020 has shown us is, or reminded us, is how fragile and how fleeting this whole life thing can be. That's not a happy thought for us human beings, but it is a necessary thought because your time is not infinite. One day we won't be here anymore. So we want to talk about what are the things you want to do with your 15 minutes in the grand scheme of the universe. Is almost like that.
Yeah. Just appreciating life and everything it has to offer. And in the time that we have that God has given us, what could you do to appreciate it just that much more and make it that much more enjoyable?
And some people call those big hopes and dreams a bucket list. I never really liked that term, but somehow it's the term.
It is the term.
What you gonna do before you kick the bucket? Trying to remember like when I learned that term. Like, did you have a bucket list when you were a kid?
No.
No, I mean
no.
No,
you have a wish list when you're a kid. You have a wish.
Wish list.
Yes.
Bucket list.
This is our dog, guys. He's just stepping into the frame.
If I had a bucket list as a kid, the dog was probably on it. Along with 3 kids, I think I overshot. I overshot my bucket on that one a little bit. But so I'll start with this. Do you have a bucket list?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I guess you can call it that. Or is it sit down. Sit down. My dog wants some kind of attention. This is our dog Bowser, guys, and he's just the sweetest little puppy.
He's not looking like himself because he just got a haircut, poodle, and he is like
10-month-old standard poodle, and he's just looking for attention right now. And I don't know why, but we're just gonna let him be.
No,
and let him have a seat.
We can let the dog answer the question.
Do I have a bucket list? I do. But I wouldn't really call it a bucket list, more of a to-do list, because I don't plan on leaving here no time soon. I'm too young to have a bucket list.
It's never in the plans.
Too young. I would like to go to Egypt, though.
Okay.
I think that will be. I want to see a mummy. I want to see actual.
So you don't want to just go to Egypt. You want to go like you want to do the Tomb Raider.
I want to
Indiana
actually
Jones
see some
thing.
tombs.
You want to actually go to tombs.
Yes.
I think I want to go. There's certain places that I want to go. I need to go to Africa. I want to go on safari, but I want to go like in the urban real, like the New Yorks of the motherland. I want to go to Senegal because some reason
Senegal.
whenever people, so when I meet people abroad, like I was in London one time and this guy stopped me on the street and he said, "Where you from?" And I said, "I'm from the States." He's like, "No. Before that." I'm like, "Before that? Like, where your people from?" And he said, "Let's stop. I'll stop you right there. They're from Senegal." I was like, "Oh, really?" Yeah. Your family's from Senegal. Trust me. Thank me now. You'll find out later. Haven't found out yet, but I need to get to Senegal.
At least my cousin is. I know one of my cousins is retracing our heritage way back. So who knows? Maybe you have somebody in your family doing it. If not, maybe we will do it and see where we go and see where we end up and go back to the original. Let's make that a to-do list on
add that to the bucket list
on our joint list together.
It'd be so we are so detached from our history as Black and brown people in these United States of America. We don't know where they stole us from, but Senegal's probably a good guess. Although I've met people from many areas. The dog is distracting us. Many countries in Africa, and they will kind of claim me and say, "No, you one of us." The ones that don't claim me are like the Messiah. Them tall ones, they don't claim me. No. There's it's like, nah, you ain't one of us.
Said you weren't tall enough.
But everyone, like the dog said, the dog has a bucket list, I think. And so, what are some of the things besides travel that are on your list of to-dos?
I want to build a village. That's what I would like to do.
Talk to me about that. What do you mean build a village?
I want to build a village, literally. Bricks, mortar, cement. I want to build a small community of just brown people.
And when you say build
family, are family based.
When you say build it, you don't mean like.
I want us to.
I mean, you want to literally take hammers and saws and build it. Yeah, yes. I know that's what you mean.
That's what I mean. I literally want to build.
She is hands on like that.
To build a small community, for my family. Yes.
Well, I think we have enough citizens for the village.
I think I have enough citizens.
Once upon a time, I wanted a village too. It was a different kind of village. But we won't talk about that.
We're not talking about that kind
another
of
time. So from the time you first started having a to-do list of things you wanted to accomplish before the curtain closes on this, has your list changed over time as you've gotten older?
I think it has.
Okay.
I believe it has. Which means it had to, just because of things do change. I become a parent and a wife, so certain things definitely had to change. How about you and your list?
So yes.
No.
And has your list changed in terms of things getting dropped from it or things being added to it?
A little bit of both.
Okay, so for the things that were dropped, is it because you've done those things now, or you've thought better of some of those things that you envisioned?
Some of them I've done. Some of them I have done. Mm-hmm. And I haven't changed any because I thought better of it. I've changed some just because it didn't make sense for me anymore.
That would qualify as thought better of it, I think.
Yeah.
There's certain things that maybe a young me wanted to do that older me is like, yeah, dog, nah. Once upon a time, that might have been cool. Mm-hmm. But never again. There's a lot of travel-based things. I want to go to Hong Kong. Mm-hmm. Everything I want to see the New York of everywhere. We're probably going to go to
Hong Kong for one of our anniversaries.
I want to see the New York of everywhere on Earth. What's the equivalent of the New York? And in some cases, it's bigger. I think Hong Kong is like 12 New Yorks, like it's kind of thrown together. I'm an urban person. I'm not an outdoors person.
Okay, so what is one of your things that's on
your list
that beaches. You would like to do? No, neither.
I like sun, but I don't like the
you
beach.
Would like to do without traveling.
See my favorite basketball team be good again.
And your favorite? Well, we're going to pretend like I don't know.
The Knicks being good again is on my bucket list.
Really?
Being championship good. Knock wood. Then the last time they were that good was like the year before I was born. So I'm like bucket listing something that's really literally never happened in my lifetime. One that I do have, but I'm sorry, it does involve travel. I would like to see an NBA game in every arena. I've seen them in like 4 or 5 of them so far. I want to see them everywhere. I want to go to every single NBA arena.
You're just gonna have season tickets.
I don't need season tickets. I don't need to see
with the team.
I don't need to see every game.
Traveling with.
I just want to see one game in everybody's home stadium. Everybody. So from American Airlines Arena in Miami to the Forum in LA.
How many stadiums? That's a lot of
32
stadiums.
teams.
That's a lot of
32
stadiums.
teams.
And I won't be at any of them, guys. So
Yes,
I
you
don't
will.
like basketball.
Yes, she will.
Oh my gosh.
She'll be box seat next to me. So in terms of the new things that have been the things that were added to your list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where has the inspiration for those come from? Is it that your life has changed and now maybe because, for example, you got kids, so there's certain things you want to accomplish in terms of your kids that maybe when you first started thinking about your independent life, you didn't have them, or what's
seriously.
what's been the driver of the new additions to your bucket list?
Yeah, my kids have been. My family has been. Just thinking of different ways that I could make their life easier to not go through certain struggles that maybe I have had to go through or we have had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can put certain things in place to make sure that they're always secure and taken care of.
Question: if you build a community just for
Well,
that's a fine question, Jamal.
Well, I don't mean just black people. I just mean my family in general.
She's not talking segregation.
Not
she just wants to,
I'm the kind of person
inclusive
to
to
go
her
old fashioned
self.
with it. Remember when your aunt lived down on the corner and your grandma was next door and your uncle was across the street? I mean, a community of just our family. Like we have the whole block. We got the whole 2-3 blocks.
I think we got enough to cover a block as it is. We just need to spread out some. We just need some people to leave and go and move across the street.
And just,
She's talking about building like a house in our backyard. For presumably for us to move into.
A tiny house.
Presumably for us actually to move into and leave the kids the actual main house.
Yeah.
I'm not down with it, but.
He's not down with it. But if he's not, I'm going to make it my she shed, y'all. Okay? So either he going to come in it with me or he going to be stuck in here with them. No, we're not going to leave the kids in the house. But I was looking for a place as being a mother and a father of 9. And we're constantly surrounded by the kids, the dog, everybody. We should have a place that we can call our own. And our bedroom is not our own. It is not ours.
Even the bathroom is not.
The children run the house.
Own.
So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, we can build this something. We have enough property, enough that we can build something on, and it'll be just mommy and daddy's, and that we can go to when we want. Just a little downtime and privacy. And thanks to COVID, we definitely need that because everybody's home 24/7 unless you have somewhere in particular to go. But if you don't, you're home. He works from home. I work from home. We're here all the time. And just think about it. You could have an office out there and not in the house. Got perks to it.
It's a fine idea.
He's still against it. We're going to see. We're going to
You're talking about not getting to go anywhere. And I'm like looking at my hair and looking at yours. Your hair looks lovely. By the way, mine doesn't look so lovely. It's like the longer we're in quarantine, you looking better, and I'm looking more haggardly.
He had his haircut last weekend.
It's Movember.
It's looking nice.
But back on the bucket list, do you think it's morbid to have a bucket list or to think of things in that way, or is it more positive and inspirational? I
think it depends on who you ask. I was talking to one of my girlfriends
earlier,
I want
to do before
and she was telling me it sounds very morbid. She was like, that sounds depressive and it sounds morbid. And I said, you know what? During these times, I feel like we all need something to look forward to. I need something to look forward to. My husband likes it, my children. And if we make plans to do some of the things that we've always wanted to do or make time for, then it doesn't have to be morbid. It can be something inspirational and something that we all have to look forward to. Mm-hmm. These are the times where you can sit down and trace your family heritage, because you can sit down and call all your family because you know they home. Okay, nobody's going nowhere.
Big shout out to you, Ben.
Hello, Mr. Ben. Oh no, it is definitely some time to reflect on your family, on yourself.
You know, sometimes I think when it comes to human beings, there's the gift and the curse of everything. So it's morbid to think about end of your own existence, but it's also kind of validating in that it makes life mean something more. If life just went on forever, I mean, yeah, you can just do anything. Mm-hmm. But you get a fixed window of time to make your mark, to do and change and shape lives.
Yes.
And that's all you get. So make the most of it.
There you go.
I think it's how I think of it. Speaking of morbid, I don't know if it's like growing up in different places and different environments. I'll tell you something. Definitely more. When I was a kid, and I wasn't like troubled, out in the street all the time kid. I didn't think I'd make it past 30 years old.
For the longest, you said that.
That is no exaggeration.
Like exaggerating.
I was a little 10-year-old growing up in South Jamaica, Queens, and all I hear is these statistics. Black men don't make it past the age of 30. Black men. I was like, all right, so let's party till 30.
So you
Since
accepted
30 hit,
that
oh my
instead
God.
of trying to be to expel that saying, you accepted it.
I kind of felt like it was the expiration date. I didn't think there was a choice in the matter. I didn't think. See, so when you're that young, you're not thinking of, oh, this has to do with choices that you make in life, or things that choices are made around you and things happen. It's just like you got an expiration date, and that's gonna be it. So I didn't think about life past that. So what's the trippiest thing for me mentally has been, I am now a good deal past 30. We ain't gonna say how much, but a good deal. I feel like I'm in the bonus. I feel like I'm in the overtime. I'm like, yeah, baby, we still here, we still balling. Okay. Over OT. All right.
Jamal says white people call that a farm.
That's what he's talking about, your community.
I guess my community, yeah, but we're not gonna have any animals on it, so not quite a farm.
Except the dog.
Except for, well, I guess it will be kind of a farm because we will grow some natural fruits and vegetables, but no animals, no livestock. So maybe kind of like a community farm or community.
Sometimes I joke that our life is like a circus. So.
Well, he called it a circus. Well, we're not taking it on the road, so I guess it'll be a standstill circus. But you think about it, the amount of people we've created and the amount of land we probably can cover with one day if we do, not going to have grandchildren, the amount of people we will have to love and be around us, it will be a great number. So we will have quite the village.
Thank you for the compliment, sir.
Thank you.
So thinking in terms of, so we're talking about like impacting other people's lives and things. Do you think you've helped anyone else tick off any items on their bucket list?
Well, that's
full disclosure, you have helped me. We ain't gonna say no more than that, but you have.
I don't even want to know. We're gonna ask that after dark, you guys. I don't even want to know what you're about to say. But I guess
we have checked some bucket list items together. But you know what? Yep. But outside of it, let's pretend I didn't just tell you that.
We have, y'all. We have. No, let me start with Be Fresh. But no, I definitely agree with you there. But for other people outside of us, do I know? No, I don't know. I guess they haven't shared that with me.
Sometimes the relevance that we have in other people's lives, we don't ever quite know. They say, give people their flowers while they can still accept them, and always tell people. People don't tell each other everything. So there's something you change somebody's life and they never told you, and they never will tell you, either because it was something that either hurt them, affected their pride, or it was just so good and you're gone now, and they've moved on and you moved on. But I wonder how many people have you helped
in a positive or negative way?
Part of my bucket list. You made that happen for you.
I'm hoping that I have made an impression on everyone I've ever met. I hope I have been in a positive way, but I'm there's no guarantees that I haven't rubbed some people in a negative way. But definitely, that's my aim, to always make an impression on somebody. Yeah.
I like that. I can't completely say that I share it. There's some people I wish met me and forgot me as soon as. Sometimes you need to move in certain ways. To like, okay, so see me here and forget me as soon as you leave the room. Forget this ever happened.
Forget you ever.
Forget we ever met.
That's so bad. I never want anybody to forget they ever met me. That goes for everybody. Anybody. No. Oh my God.
So we had a quote on our feed earlier about how people should. I thought it was a great piece of advice from a travel blogger, Annette, and I'm gonna mess up Annette's last name, so I'm gonna try it. People should stop making bucket lists and start living them.
Absolutely.
What would you advise someone in taking steps toward not just dreaming up big dreams, but starting to live out those dreams? What thoughts would you like? How do you do that? Like, it's easy to sit and think up all kind of.
Make a list and actually do it and check it off, right? Have a project and actually The project. I said the word
All
project.
right, that wasn't fun. It wasn't funny on his face.
No,
It's funny
wasn't.
because of a conversation that took place earlier this week. So she was on the phone with some of her girlfriends, and they were kind of psychoanalyzing her, breaking her down to how everything in her life is project based. She always has project, and I agree. We had Project Change the Lights, Project Smart House,
Project Smart House.
Project
Did that.
Kids,
Did
Assembly Line, 9 of them.
Did that.
I myself am a project. We won't disclose the name of the project or whether or not it's a success yet, but
It's a work in progress.
everything in this whole life. We got the guide dog in training.
Well, some
Another
people are
project.
vision board people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a vision board person.
Hope chess people.
Some people are hope chest people. Some people are project people. You make a project, and unlike most, I do complete my projects. I do not leave them half completed or halfway done. I believe you start something, you must finish it.
If you were like a professional hit person, anyone on your list would be in trouble because if she wrote it down, yeah, she will find you.
It's getting done.
It's like the Terminator.
It's
like,
getting done, y'all. It's getting done.
She will not stop.
It's getting done. Even if I give him something to do and he doesn't do it, I'm still going to get it done. It's got to get done. It's got to get done. And I believe that's the only way to stay productive.
And
I like to be productive.
Sometimes,
to live in a life with unproductivity is just why are you here?
I believe every
Just
life.
taking up space.
I believe every life needs moments of unproductivity. Sometimes the greatest accomplishment for an afternoon is to not have done a damn thing. But
Well, what if maybe that was your thing to do? Was to just take a nap.
Here's another perspective I had when I was a kid about success.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to say this a lot. I said, you know what? The day that I'm going to consider myself a success is when I'm doing more things that I want to do and fewer things that I have to do. Mm. The more the want to do's outweigh the have to do's. Right. If you're doing a bunch of things, I have to get up and do this job, and I have to pay these taxes, and I have to change this, I have to do this, and I have to do that. That's a miserable life. It is. If you wake up like, man, I can't wait to whatever it is you're going to do, that is success.
What about it, you guys? You guys watching? Are you doing more things that you want to do, or are you doing more things that you have to do? Comment and let us know.
We didn't give people the link to come in. We having such a great time talking amongst ourselves. We ain't even invite the people.
I still want to know what I took off his bucket list, guys.
There's quite a few of them. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that later. We will talk about that later. Yeah. But it's about fulfillment. It's about pushing the envelope. This was not on my bucket list to do this program, this whole talk show we doing here. But what a ride it has been.
Yes, just like Joanne said, it always has to be an equal balance, a little bit of both.
Look at you.
Some things you want to do and some things you have to do. I feel like I do things I have to do a lot, but I do things I want to do an awful lot too.
There was like a term, I don't know if they use it no more, like millionaire playboy, gentleman of leisure. I always wanted to be a gentleman of leisure. I look at like people like Hef, gentleman of leisure to me. Like I just get up and do what the hell I want. Elon Musk is probably the guy that owns Amazon. Big shout to Jeff Bezos. Like I'm doing what the hell I want.
Unless when you're the face of Amazon,
Bill Gates.
You get up and do the heck.
Bill Gates.
You owning Amazon. He working all the time.
Oprah.
You gotta be working.
Dave Chappelle. Oprah. Kanye. My life is dope and I do dope-ish. I do what I want. That's what I want. That's the life I'm. It's coming. It's coming. It's not here yet, but it's coming. It's coming.
I'm gonna sit back and watch, y'all.
Don't believe me, just watch.
I'm gonna watch because I'm sure it's coming. He said it's coming. I'm gonna just watch. Don't believe it. I'm gonna just sit and watch, observe. While I'm doing all my.
What kind of things?
I'm be running in the background. Obviously.
Considering the world that they've been growing up
so in. He can live a life of leisure.
I will be all day in my my smoking jacket, which is code for a robe. I'll be in my robe and my slippers just doing what the heck I want. We have a caller. We have I do kind of do that sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like,
we have a caller. Look at that. This guy, he's supposed to be a guest for tomorrow, and he's gonna join us right now. Yes. Brother Ben.
Hello.
Hey, good evening. How you doing?
I'll be in my room with my sister.
I need to turn my audio down here. We have.
Good evening, sir. You in the same magical background.
How you doing?
You on that same magical
background. Let me get my audio back. Hold on. I'm getting your feed and my. I'm sorry. Give me. There you go. I need to turn my
Are you on the air right now?
Yep.
You coming to us with the same fabulous background.
Yeah, I'm coming to you through Facebook.
Why I Feel in Love with Jazz. You did that video. You was in front of the same background. You sly fellow alum.
This is my background. Audio background.
It is.
Getting
the background
and
white.
my.
How are you, Mr.
I'm sorry.
I'm
doing okay if I can get my audio thing together. Maybe I should wear my.
audio together. Do you have a bucket list there, Mr. R&B?
Do I have a bucket list? You know what? I do not have a bucket list. No,
he's a human bucket list.
Audio back. What I have tape, what I've done is this. I see the bucket list 2 ways. Hold on. I still can't get my audio together. Hold on.
Dr. Ben, who all over
do this? I can get you better.
Who all over there?
I have a bucket list. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I do not. So, a bucket list could be seen 2 ways. Hold on. 2 ways, right? Something you want to accomplish as you're living. And we do that anyway, right? It gets, as you say, what word did you use to make it negative?
Morbid.
Yeah, no, morbid. You go, oh, I have to do this before I die. Oh, you know? That's anything.
Everything you do every day is before you pass away.
This man is the scene stealer himself. First off, turn down that audio, Dr. Ben. Turn down
that audio. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on.
It sounds like a bunch of people in your house.
Let me see.
But it's just us talking and talking and talking. On loop.
See, I can bring it down, but I won't be able to hear you.
Oh.
So I'm trying to work that out. I don't know how you.
Well, you're supposed to be on the program tomorrow.
Audio from here and your audio. So there's that like 3-second delay.
Hold on 1 second. Tomorrow. All right. He's on the show tomorrow.
That is too much.
He's a background as an educator. Tomorrow we're going to talk about distance learning and homeschooling and the adventure that has been for everybody. And that's actually one of our guests. I guess he's sneak previewing himself. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this audio thing. I'm not sure how. Oh, I see. Okay, Cam, Mike. Okay. Yeah, I can bring it down. You know, a couple weeks ago we had the DJs on. They could probably help you with the EQ there. DJ in the house. We need a DJ to save our life right now. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, I'm not sure, but we're gonna mute the good doctor for a moment. What were we saying about?
I don't know.
Okay, how's this? Is this better?
Yes.
You sound good. Sounds very good. Crispy clear a little bit. Okay.
And it comes back. Do you hear the comeback?
I do. Check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. No, we're on the air. We can't mic check right now. But do you have a bucket list? Give us a highlight. You say you don't have a bucket list. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn this up just a wee bit more so I can hear you. All right. So, yeah, I don't have a bucket list. What I do have is called a living list. We plan on our life. My wife and I, she's gonna retire in a couple of years. I'm gonna retire with her, and we have plans of what we want to get done. You never know if you're gonna see tomorrow. So every night, you pray and you wake up like, and the fun is, let's take on the world, and you get things done. And the more you reach out to people, right? The more you reach out to people, the more things come to you, and your life is more exciting. So if you have a list, it's probably already checked off, but that's okay because you can go back and do it again if you enjoy it.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, Brother Ben, thank you for dropping by. We're going to see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Right? Send you back time, send you back channel. In the meantime, thanks for dropping by.
Thank you.
Oh, Brother Ben is always a delight. I remember
he was very nice.
We had the reunion party in the backyard for the Syracuse people was everywhere. But,
yes.
And Brother Ben and the others came, and we had the tent up, and we were DJing and karaoke. I miss DJing and karaoke. I miss having parties with like people.
Yes, I miss the parties
in the same place.
We had some really nice parties
together.
here too. So, but when we can party again, we will. We will.
Well, there's a party on my bucket list. A big party.
Oh my! Oh my.
I think we all need an island to do this party.
Really?
You want a community? I want an island.
He wants an
I
island.
don't even like the beach that much, but I want an island.
I'm wishing and praying all the best for him and that he gets his island, guys.
Absolutely, and we wish you all the best in pursuing
Always.
your hopes, dreams, be they in a bucket or a basket or on a table,
board.
on a board, in a chest,
Okay.
wherever it is.
Yeah.
Make those hopes and dreams come true.
Start checking those things off, guys.
This is us for now, and we will catch you on the flip.
Bye.